these guys, when you listen to them, they said they heard a voice like someone speaking to them from the tree. So it's like the tree was telling them to stop cutting him.
It works. All right, guys, welcome to Aquapem Vibes TV. We're currently at Botanical Gardens. This is maybe 2 hours away from where I was currently located. From the airport, I'd probably say an hour and 30 minutes because of traffic. But beautiful place. This place been here since the 1890s. All different type of plants. So we're here to kind of get a little information about, how this all started. Look at some of the plants. Look at some of the foliage, the trees, and stay tuned. We have a lot more in store for you guys. And if you guys want more content, let me know. Please subscribe and also see our content at the bottom below. See ya.
When you look up, there's a fruit, something on a tree, round fruit up there. That's a fruit from the tree, and that fruit can trap or catch a monkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Apa van there?
Okay, come, let me show you how it
You can catch a monkey. So I guess the trees can catch monkeys with the little fruit thing that's like growing on the tree. I don't really understand the concept why a tree would want to catch a monkey, but I guess the tree, that would be the tree's pet, I guess. I don't know. But he's gonna show us how the trap looks like.
Yeah, this is it. This is a fruit from the tree. And after 6 months, this pot, we call it pot. This pot open. So when it opens, there is something in this pot very sweet, very delicious. And animals like it, especially monkey. So when animals put their hand in and take the nuts, they cannot remove the nuts. So they try their best for a long time, and all animals will leave the nuts and take off their hand. Only monkey that put his hand there, stay with the nuts for a very long time. Then he puts his left hand in there, pulls the nut again, and now will start screaming for help. If no one comes to help, he can die on the tree. Because he's greedy, he doesn't want to leave the food inside.
So it's a trap?
Yeah, you can call it a trap.
That's the saying of the story.
It's not really a trap. It's a protection. The nuts inside, the tree uses that nut to reproduce, to grow itself. But since the animals like to eat it, it produces a cover, a protection, so that it can protect the nut from the animals. Yeah.
So we got more information about the tree. It has a special fruit and a nut that's supposed to reproduce for the tree so it can regrow itself or make more trees. So the outer shell of the nut is used to protect the nut inside of the fruit so the monkeys don't come and just eat all the nuts in the fruit and then make the trees extinct. So I guess the tree noticed that the nuts are killing its own kind. So sometimes the monkeys will go in there, put their one hand in there, and then they get stuck. Instead of letting the nut go, they're too greedy. They'll put the other hand, and then they get both the hands stuck, and then they cry for help until someone comes in. Let them free. So really cool story. Hopefully it's true. But I think as you walk around and go to different parts, it's really big. But would be interesting if they had us a little golf cart take us around and show us all the stuff. I think part of touring is being able to walk and experience the whole walking stuff. But as for me, if you ask me, I think if we had a little golf cart take us around, a little juice in the golf cart, I think that would make the experience much better. But who am I to say?
It's green. Then you fold it. Then you crush it.
It turns red. That's pretty cool.
So in Africa, when we are acting or making a film and they are shooting and blood is coming out, we would use this in the film to make it look like blood. Yeah. Few people dye, use it as dye. They dye their hair, make lipstick, painting and stuff like that. So we call it tictonia. Yeah, tictonia. And if someone does not have blood, enough blood, the person drink it. After 4 days or 1 week, the blood starts to come back. So it's iron. Yeah. Iron. So it helps the red blood cells. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Interesting. So, briefing about the tree. This is called Onyami tree. Onyami Dria, right? Supposed to be a god tree. Has been here for years, and it's believed that the ancestors used to pray to the tree, and it grows up to 120 feet tall, and that's the tallest tree in Africa. So they believe that the closer the tree is to God, there's like a spiritual connection, and I guess there's some minerals and some vitamins in the tree leaves itself that people use for ulcers and different type of illnesses.
And people who do not ask permission and they cut it, they see something that they have never seen in their life. I have one video of some men who want to cut one of these trees in the forest. They didn't do the traditional things, and when they start cutting, they said they heard a voice coming from the tree. And then later, the tree was bringing out water, doing something to scare them, to let them stop cutting it. So I'm going to show you the video. I'll take it around. Let's start from here. You see what the tree is doing?
Yeah.
What do we call it? Antidote or
It's right here.
yeah, and this guy is one.
So I guess if you're looking for a blessing or you're looking for to be healed, this is the tree. It's in Ghana. So we'll leave the description of where we are. So if you want to come and get you some of this God tree, this is where it's at.
In front of you, it's a cotton tree. I would say cotton, kapok.
Yeah.
That's a kapok tree. We have different types of kapok. We have the European cotton. Usually they plant them like a bush and pick them. In Africa, these are African cotton trees. We do not plant them, we just leave they grow natural. When it's in season or when it's time, from next year, February, if you stay around this tree, your whole body is cotton. It snows cotton on your body. Yes. So at that time, you will see people go into the forest, anywhere this tree is, with a big sack or a big polythene bag. And all he do is he go around picking the cotton on the floor. Yeah, we call it silk and cotton. When you pick the cotton and you touch it, it's like silk. So it's like both silk and cotton combined together. And we call it in our language oyina. Oyina. So we get cotton from the tree. The leaves, we use it to cook food. If you use the leaves to cook, it's like okra soup. Yes, very delicious. And long time ago, before they made telephone, here in Africa, this was used as telephone. If you want to talk to someone, you could use this tree to talk to someone. Yeah, and I think you know the story. So what happened is that the settlement houses was not close like today. If your house is here, your neighbor, the person who is close to you, is 100 meters away. So if you want to talk to her, you can just go to this tree and talk. It would hear you. So let me show you how they should do this.
So this tree is a cotton tree. Instead of like other countries growing the cotton in the ground and then picking it, this is a different type of slave trade. The tree does all the work. You just have to come and just pick up the cotton. Um, and this, I guess, February of next year, you'll see a bunch of cotton falling off the tree. So he said the tree is also used to communicate to other people that were in the village. So we're gonna see how the
So,
communication part works.
like I'm saying, because it was people were few, the land was there. So if you are going to build your house, these are everywhere. You make sure you build your house next to this tree. So because there's no phone, your neighbor also build his house next to this tree. So if there's something you want to talk to her, we use sound, and we have various sound we make, and when we hear the sound, we know what it means. So if I need to talk to my neighbor, or I'm in a problem and I need help, you just go in the tree. Then if you do this 2 times, he will run out from his house to this tree and also reply. Once you hear that, it means he has heard you. And this sound I made means that I need help. And you will see people running towards you. And if the chief wants to pass a message in the community, the linguist or he has someone who represents it, he will just make a sound. And when we hear that sound, we know it's coming from the chief. So everybody start gathering to the chief house. So it was used like a means of communication. And sometimes they use, if you have a stone or a stick, you can hit the stem. If you hit it, it will even be louder. Boom, the whole community will hear boom, boom. And you will see people gathering towards. And also forest. When people are in the forest and they are lost or they are missing and they cannot find their way, they will do that and the community will hear and then go into the forest to help them out. That's good.
So they use different vocal sounds to communicate to other communities. I'm not gonna make the sound, but I'll try. So they do something like that, and then it goes, and they'll know exactly who's who.
You should go in there and do it.
Yeah.
Good try.
So, Uncle, is een demonstratie houden.
It works. Again. Yo, one more time. Help me. I need help. I need beer. I don't need beer.
Help is on the way.
Help is on the way, right? I'll be only calling for food, I'm telling you. I ran out of oil. No. Come with me some oil.
The new one.
The whole tree here. And then another tree took over. So now we call this tree a parasite. And there's a hole in the tree. So apparently if you go under the tree, you can see a hole. I'm not going in there. I love my life. I don't like you guys so much of me. Risking my life for you guys. So we're gonna observe from here. We're gonna take a picture of the tree, the base of the tree. If you guys wanna come, comment in the link below and we can set it all up. But yeah, there's a hole in the tree. We'll let them witness the tree. All right, guys. We're currently done with the tour at Botanical Gardens. It's really raining. We're at high altitude, so you can see the fog everywhere. It's probably gonna be hard to drive down, but this is what we went through to give you guys the content. So please like and subscribe in the comments, and we have more for you coming up. Quaba Vibes TV.